Good morning. It's a great honor for us to be here this morning to share these special moments with you. I'd like to read from the prophet Micah, from Micah chapter 4. Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord. He will teach us his ways, so that we may walk in his paths. He will judge between many peoples and will settle disputes for strong nations far and wide. They will beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation will not take up sword against nation, nor will they train for war any more, and no one will make them afraid. For the Lord Almighty has spoken. No one will make them afraid. This is the word of the Lord through the prophet Micah. Micah was an outdoorsman, a farmer, a person of the countryside. He would have been very comfortable here in this setting today. The leathery skin, tough peasant faces of his neighbors look out at us between his words, and we see this glint of hope in their eyes as they listen to the prophet Micah, who says, it doesn't have to be this way. Their fields and their farms have just been overrun and destroyed by invading armies. And they want to believe this message. They want to cling to this hope. It doesn't have to be this way. A better day is coming. And they look forward to this world where there will be no more war, no more suffering, no more pain. This world where love will govern, where people will actually care about each other, a kingdom where God himself will govern. And we're experiencing a taste of that today. We're feeling a little bit of what it's like, what that day will be like. We're experiencing it today, and every time we meet like this to express our collective hope for the fulfillment of Micah's vision. We experience it today in the special fellowship, this bond between the Dutch and the Canadians, forged through the tragedy of war and through the triumph of the human spirit and through the gracious providence of God. But one memorial service is not enough. 1 minute of silence to remember these things is not enough. One Bible reading is not enough. There's a life to be lived. There's a broken, dying world desperate to hear this news. It doesn't have to be this way. There's a better day coming, and that day is today. Because by way of the cross, God in Jesus Christ has made it possible for us to experience peace. Not peace in our world, there are conflicts every day, but peace in our hearts. And we want to pray for God's blessing on you, the blessing of truth and of hope and of joy and of love and of peace in your hearts and in this land and in your homes and in your lives. God's peace. God bless you.
We're now listening to the band for the next hymn. may I now invite the members of the band to lay a white roses on the first row in plot 6 and 7. On behalf of the Salvation Army Almelo, I thank you for being here and the participation in this ceremony. God bless you all. Thank you.